Hello and welcome. Hope you're having a great day. I'm just down here in the mob farm that I started last episode, and as you can see, it's done, and it's working quite well. There's a lot of drifters down here today, and they're all the bad kind. We got a stilt shiver. Let's see, we got a corrupt one. What else do we have? A tainted nightmare. Ooh, that's bad. I even got a bell down here before I started. I had to kill it because if you know, you know. Bells make a lot of noise. So yeah, the mob farm is done. I actually expanded it to be twice as long. I think I stopped about... hello. I think I stopped around here, 10 blocks. I expanded all the way down here to be 20, so a lot of space up here for the mobs to spawn. Like this guy, a nightmare drifter. So yeah, and this thing is kinda OP too. Let me show you what I got from just building and running that one time. This, like all of this is what I got. Actually, there's flax missing because I've been grabbing flax from here too. So yeah, a lot of temporal gears, you get a lot of flax, money, as in rusty gears. Also get Jonas parts, which I have no idea what are useful for. Thanks QP for designing this mob farm. It's great, I love it. Now, it might not be for everyone, but if you're struggling to get temporal gears, or you just hate go caving, this is a very, very viable option for you. Now, mob farm is not the only thing I've been working on between episodes. I've also been in a creative world working on the barn, which we're gonna build because these guys over here deserve a better place to live than in a hole, I think. So we have the barn location over here. I've started working it, looking at the palette of wood types I have, setting up a little tool wall, and of course I have done a lot of resource gathering to start the build. I've clay and stones to make the cobble I need, and I think I have enough wood of the different types I want to use. But if not, I'll just have to go back out and grab some more. It's not a big problem. Same goes with the stones. Hopefully I have enough. Another thing I have been doing is I went out prospecting because, as you might know, I need fire clay. I'm totally out, so you can actually see where I went. This is my prospecting trail. I started up here, just followed down, kept hitting different types of minerals or ores until I came down here where I got the trace of bituminous coal, or the black coal I'm looking for. It ended up in the water. I did a little more prospecting, pinpoint where it was, went down, and I found a bunch of coal. And under that coal was fire clay. There was a ton of fire clay, as you can see. I'll have enough fire clay to make some bloomeries and another project that will be coming up, but not in today's episode. When I was done grabbing all the fire clay that was under this coal, I decided to go and prospect a bit more south and ended up coming across a luxury trader, but also a borax deposit. Borax on the surface, so it was easy to find. And let me tell you that thing was full of borax. There is even more borax down there still that I haven't grabbed. So I don't have to go looking for borax for leatherworking, or another small project that will be coming up later. That is not all I've been doing. I've been doing a lot of small stuff around as well, and that is why we're now on January the 5th, and not on the 4th of December, which is where I left you last time. Now, let's get on with some work. And I have a lot of digging to do, a lot of measuring to figure out where all the blocks are, where the holes are going to go. So I'm going to do some digging, some measuring, and I'll see you when I have some progress done. I was just standing here by the campfire and keeping warm because it's freakishly cold outside. And then I got this. There's a temporal storm coming, and it's imminent. So the building has to taken on hold for a second while I run over to my storm shelter, because the storm is here. By the way, hey Dave. Nice of you bringing a storm. Okay, down we go. So while this storm is going on, I'm just gonna be down here and smacking some of these friends that are here. Well, one friend. Hello. Nightmare shiver. Ugh. I'm glad I'm safe. No meeting you in a cave. Oh, that's one down. Let's harvest him. Flax, thank you. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do while the storm is raging. And hopefully I get a few more friends down here. And I'll see you when I have an update for you on the build. Let's kill some more of these dudes. Oh, look at that freaking thing! Demon! Dead. These things are nightmare fuel. Now you know why I'm scared of caving. These guys. Look at all these creepy things. I don't know what to call them. I don't want to use a bad word. Ah! They're ugly. There, dude. Die. Just die. You are nightmare enough. Die. Come on. Well, storm's over. Let's see what the haul of this storm was. I got some metal scraps, another Jonas sub-assembly part, okay. I got another gear, 12 flax, that's good. And 4 rusty gears, for money basically. Not bad, not bad. I like it. Okay, so I just had a snooze. It was getting late. Let me show you a real progress report. Let's close that. And there's what I've got so far. I've gotten up a lot of the framing. And I've also gotten some of the internal pillars up, and I've dug out where the animals are going to be. I'm going to have 2 pens for now, with room to expand back here. But the idea is that there's going to be animals in here, and when I breed them and they have young, the young are going to be walking around and then just falling down these holes. The grown-up animals should be too big for these holes. At least the bighorn sheep should be too big for here. Then if you go down here, this is where the young new generation is going to end up. There's gonna be a door here so they cannot escape. And when they grow up, and I have taken care of the adults up here, I'm gonna open the doors and have the next generation come up here and up here. And I'm gonna close the doors and they'll be trapped up here, of course, ready for me to breed a new generation. It will fall down and grow up. And yes, of course, there's gonna be fences here, so this is gonna be fully closed in. I'm gonna have bighorn sheep here, and I'm gonna try and get some pigs here. They need smaller holes, so I'll have to break out the chisel to do some chisel work for those. Yeah, that's kinda it for right now. Of course, I'm gonna have a roof on. It's gonna be just the basic 45 angle roof. There's gonna be a floor here, so I can go up and have some storage. That is pretty much what I have for you right now. I'm gonna continue building and probably finish the build. So next time you see it, I'm gonna have a fully functional barn. Probably not have the animals in yet, but the barn will be finished. Oh, that's a bit dark. Sorry. There we go. So, update time. I kind of finished the barn. And there it is. Like I said, it got the 45-degree basic roof. Okay, so we got double doors. Nice wide barn doors that opens up into here. We have a small area where I can store some stuff. I can, of course, walk around. I can get up to the second floor, which we will check out in a moment. These are the animal pens, one on each side for now. And I've chiseled out the holes here for the pigs. They need a bit smaller holes than the goats on this side. They just walk over the one block big holes, no problems. And you have here the place where the babies will fall down and grow up. I put in the doors so they can go up on their own. And of course just scare them up here or pull them up with the food when they're grown up and I've taken care of the parents. I've got my door here, I can go in and out, and I can just feed them from here, so I don't have to go in and risk being hit. I don't know if you've been hit by a ram before, but that hurts. Yeah, like I said, the pigs are on this side, it's the exact same layout. They fall down into the room below. I chase them up here when they're grown up, and of course taking care of the parents. Closing the doors will keep them in there. Now let's check out upstairs. And this is it. I don't know if this room will get a functional use. It's mostly for decoration, I guess. It's like every barn needs a room where they store the hay for the animals and tools they don't use that often, stuff like that. And that's what I imagine this is. Well, now that the barn is ready, I need to get the animals in here. But how I'm gonna do that, I'm not quite sure yet. But I'll think of something. Now, I'm going to grab some copper, I think, if I have some. Yeah, I do. I have plenty. Hold on. No. I can't do that. I don't have candles. I was going to make lanterns to hang over inside the barn and outside. I don't have candles. I have actually checked how I make them, and I totally forgot. I need beeswax to make candles, and I have no bees. And it's winter, so I don't think we can find any bees right now. Well, that sucks. Um, I'm going to clay form some new bowls, and we're gonna have to use the oil lamps for now. And when summer comes, we're gonna grab some bees. That okay? That's the plan. That's the plan. I got some clay over here. Okay, let me just make a few of these, and I will be back with you guys again. Okay, the bowls are. Excuse you. Whoa, hello. Ow! Yeah, hit each other. The bowls are firing over there. Ouch. Okay. And I think I'm gonna end the episode right now with us just heading down to the mob farm and taking out some of the less friendly occupants of the deep dark. And here they are. Oh, look at them, they're so ugly. Oh, have you even got a freaking bell up here? Oh no, I'm gonna have to listen to that for a long time. Well guys, hope you had fun, hope you liked the barn. I'm gonna think about a good and maybe easy way to get the sheep over there. Hello, there's another friend. Hopefully he comes down. I'll see you next time. I hope you have a good morning, good day, good evening, or a good night. Whatever fits your time zone. Goodbye! Let's kill some of these idiots. Look at all these guys. Even with iron forks, it takes time to kill them.